If you look at the numbers, initial numbers, they look good actually on the face of it. If you look at the NII, they have gone up by around 5.4%. That is almost what we were expecting. But the big thing is the PPOP that has gone up by around 50%, 35,734 crores. We were not expecting such a jump in the PPOP, and also the profit has gone up by around 12%. And the figures are for HDFC Bank, I am speaking, 18,155 crores. We were expecting 17,370 crores. So the overall performance of HDFC Bank, the operational performance of HDFC Bank looks pretty good. Although there is a slight deterioration in the gross NPA numbers, in fact the asset quality that has gone up from 1.33% to 1.4%, and the net NPA that has risen from 0.43% to 0.47%. Although the overall increase is slight, but yes, there is an increase in the overall asset quality. Actually, if you look in the quarter one, basically the agri loans, that is something which forms a part of the overall NPA, and that is the reason I think so, because of which HDFC Bank's overall gross NPA has risen. But the overall operational performance for HDFC Bank looks good. Now, if you come to ICICI Bank, the performance is even better than HDFC Bank, what I can see from the initial numbers, because the NII has gone up by around 11%, the PPOP by 17%, that has gone up to 18,746 crores, and the profit, that is 12,768 crores. We were expecting the profit to come at around 12,000 crores, and we were expecting single digit growth for ICICI Bank, but the overall growth has been in mid double digit. Also, the good thing is that the overall loan growth for the company, the domestic loan growth has come at around 12%. We were expecting 11 to 12%. So this is on the higher side of what we were expecting. The deposit growth, the average deposit growth, that has been around 11.2%, and the period end deposit growth, that has been around 12.8%. So even that is good when you look from an industry point of view, because in this quarter for several banks, in fact Axis Bank that has delivered its number, the overall numbers were subdued, and because of that there were question marks which were raised on the overall deposit and credit growth of the industry. But ICICI Bank has done far better than when you compare it with the overall industry. The fee income, that has gone up by around 7.5%. The non-interest income, that is up by around 13.7%. And the good part is that the gross NPA numbers and the net NPA numbers are almost flat. I mean, the gross NPA number, they are at 1.67% versus 1.7%, and the net NPA number, that is around 0.41% versus 0.69% on a quarter-on-quarter basis. So even the asset quality for ICICI Bank is better than when you compare it with HDFC Bank. So when you compare both the banks have done good, but ICICI Bank has performed better than when you compare to HDFC Bank. That is what the initial numbers say.